Now we can low -2 or -3. Hit this right on the big boy. Kill the spider, Loaf goes up. They take damage or loss of life. Hello, good game. Welcome back, ghouls and goblins. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to support the channel. Today we'll be playing with a brand new anti-meta deck. We have Abzan Chomp Chomp back on the table. It's been a while since we've been able to play with this deck archetype. However, we're coming out in brutal fashion, just wiping up some of the most aggressive decks in the meta right now. We're gonna break down the deck list, talking about the strategies, the synergies, and then showcase all of that in the gameplay footage so you come away from this video with a good idea how to play the deck effectively and efficiently. We'll also wrap up with our final thoughts and deck review. I hope you're all having a magical day. Let's take a look at the deck. Chomp Chomp, Abzan, white, black, and green, doing the dirty, right? This is a control / mid-range deck, 60 card best of 1, 25 main deck lands with a 3.6 average mana value, right? This is very heavy. We have some heaters here, only 3 creatures and 32 non-creatures, right? This is a sign of a very healthy control deck, and what one may define as potentially a mid-range deck based on the mechanics we're utilizing. Either way, it's a really nice split within the white-black and, that splash of green in there as well. We are primarily utilizing Search for Glory. It's a snow deck, so Search for Glory is a 3 mana value snow sorcery, searching our library for a snow permanent card, a legendary card, or a saga card, revealing it, putting it into our hand, then shuffling, gaining 1 life for each snow mana that was spent to cast this spell. Really cool stuff, right? So we have a single copy of Essica's Chariot, just an absolute heater, breaks the game. We're combining this with not only the tokens from Loaf, the treasures from the Innkeeper, the tokens from Revelry, the Spider tokens, and the Emiria Call Angels as well, right? So there's a ton of things for the Chariot to do. Search for Glory can also pull out things like the Neat Hook, our field wipe, right? For 2 mana plus X, each creature gets -X until the end of turn. Whenever a creature we control dies, opponent loses life. And whenever a creature an opponent control dies, we gain 1 life, which is really cool, right? So that combined with the Celestis is going to be a ton of life gain in the matchup for us. Remember, Search for Glory gains us life as well. If it's neither day nor night, as it enters the battlefield, it becomes day. We can tap it to add a mana of any color, and we can pay 3 tap it to switch it from day and night. And whenever this switch occurs, you get to draw a card and discard a card, which is really, really nice. Search for Glory can also bring out things like Binding of the Old Gods, a saga. When it enters play, destroy target permanent that they control, non-land permanent that is. And then we get to search our library for forest. We have the dual forests in here, right? The Arctic Tree Line, the Woodland Chasm, for the dual lands that are still forests. Really good for our mana consistency here via Binding of the Old Gods and the Celestis. And then creatures we control gain Death Touch until the end of turn. Search for Glory will also bring out Loaf, the Spider Queen, into our hand. Great news here. Whenever a creature dies, she gains a loyalty, 0, lose a life, draw a card, -3, make 2 2/1 spiders with menace and reach, and then -8. Opponent gets an emblem with whenever they lose life. If it was less than 8, they'll lose the difference, which is, absolutely insane with the Meat Hook. Holy Toledos, right? So, that's kind of what the Search for Glory is doing in the deck. It has a ton of options. Your highest priority, though, it's going to be the Meat Hook, right? In an aggro-based meta, grab that field wipe. Just let your opponent look at it, and then they're always going to be holding back a little bit, and this is going to give you extra wiggle room to draw the game out, which is exactly what we want. Cool synergies within the deck. Rite of Oblivion. As an additional cost to cast this spell, sacrifice a non-land permanent, exile target non-land permanent, flashback for 4. This is 8 exile spells in our deck. What's really cool is we have Binding of the Old Gods. It enters play, it destroys a permanent. Next up, we draw a forest, and then we sacrifice it instead of gaining Death Touch on our creatures, because who cares anyways? And then we exile one of their permanents again, right? So that's 12 destroy permanent spells just there. Really cool stuff, really high synergy between the two. And then we have things like Sunset Revelry, If an opponent has more life than you, gain 4 life. If they have more creatures, make the 2/1/1s, which we can sacrifice for Rite of Oblivion. And then if they have more cards in hand, then you draw a card. So that's really good value as well. We have the Innkeepers to create the treasure when it enters. Whenever a creature enters play, we gain life, which, you know, for a deck with only 3 creatures, we have a ton of life gain via the creatures entering, because Revelry has tokens, other Innkeepers, you know, are the only creature in the deck, but the spiders, you know, the cat tokens, the angels, all of these will generate life for us on top of the Edgewall Innkeeper, and the treasure is nice to help us ramp into some cool stuff as well. Soul Shatter, you know, basically just in here for Goldspan Dragon, is there. And then we talked about the Chariots, Doomscar, nice field wipe, right? You gotta have that. And then we have Blood on the Snow, right? More field wipes that's snow-based. We can bring back Loath into play, and just keep making spiders on top of the meat hook, right? So your win cons in the deck triggers from the meat hook by having so many creatures die, right? This is done by playing a bunch of spiders, a bunch of cats, a bunch of angels. We also can beat our opponent down with the lair, the hive, and the cave, those creature lands, which is really, really cool stuff. So that's the deck. You know, I'm having a ton of fun with it, and it's actually performing really good against the majority of the aggro decks out right now, because it's just removal, right? We have so much removal, we have a ton of life gain, and it's just great. It's a good time. So yeah, enjoy, and I hope you guys think of some cool ways to kind of improve the deck as we watch today's gameplay footage. Obviously, this is version 1 of the Abzan control deck that I've done in ages. So, you know, what do you guys think of it, and how would we improve it? We'll meet up after we, you know, kind of accumulated some ideas through the gameplay footage, and I teach you guys more about the deck, and then we'll discuss that there, right? So cheers. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like the video. If we can get 100 likes on the YouTube live premiere, which is, you know, every morning, sometimes every evening, I'm kind of cutting down the content I'm doing, but at 100 likes during the live, boom, it triggers $10 to be given away for the month. And I don't know if we're going to do an additional pool where it just gets collected. We do it for a whole month, or we do it every single day. Anyways, we're starting that now. So we'll have a poll on it, and we'll discuss which way that goes. But enough of this. Let's check out the gameplay footage. Going first, not too shabby. We'll need some black sources, though. We can just Field of Ruin right away. Worst case scenario. Mono white, so we can make blockers here, probably. Really? Now that is interesting. Is it like a control deck, maybe? Because I don't see a world in which they're not playing right away. I'll kill that Haven, fix our land, I guess. This, like, okay. There it is. This should be pretty straightforward. They just had such a slow start. Redain's nice. That makes our stuff much more expensive. Triple white we'll grab. We won't get what we want. We have 5 mana up. I guess we just take it. Kill our binding like it was meant to be. I really thought they'd flood the field with creatures and Sunset would do something cool, but we're just chilling. I mean, they're not attacking with anything, so it's not getting a trigger right away. And, you know, back to basics. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh, we're getting close. I'm going to hold on to Amiria's Call here. We didn't attack for some reason. Defending against the Haven, I guess. Oh, that's good. All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We're not going to get around that unless we play this as a land. I almost want to now. I'm upset. So we put this on the stack. Or not. It just plays right through my instant speed removal. Thanks. So we needed to go in full control there. We'll just hold on, man. Whatever. That's too funny. Another familiar. The Cathar is good. Right, now that's gonna take a token. And it's upsetting to me. Don't you dare take my token. Dog goes up to 3 here, right? Let's kill that. Kill the Cathar. Kill the dog at 3. Oh, never mind. Whoops. I thought we had one more trigger on the binding there. My bad. Okay, big hit here. Thank you, sir. Or madame. I really don't know. White source. Kill the 2/2 dog. Just take what we can get. What we can, when we can. There we go. There we go. Now we're talking. Beautiful. There's so many things that are good with what we have in hand. We need a land is what we need. And they could have removal for creatures, right? So we want to be careful on that. Let's just play it safe. Meat Hook Massacre, baby. Looking for the 7th land. Getting hit for 7. Oh, that's dirty, yo. Down to 13. There's the land. Hook for 3. I don't see them pushing it to 4 at instant speed. Now 17. Oh no, sorry, we gain life when their creatures die. They lose life when our creatures die. Oh, another Haven. And a very strong Intrepid. So we need a black source here. But we need to double cast with the black source. That's a problem. I don't really care about their life total.
My power is for annihilation.
Maybe they can remove a creature. Maybe they can't. Maybe they just go straight for the walker. Okay.
I return to the
Hey, I'll take that draw. I will take that draw to the bank, baby. Yeah, I'll block 6 damage, I guess. That's a lot of damage, man. Oh, that's a lot of damage. We don't have 9. Still think we just go for it. This says indestructible for a nice block. A lot of life. That is a ton of life. I mean, we're indestructible. I could just kill it. Now we can low -2 or -3. Get this right on the big boy. Kill the spider. Loath goes up. They take damage or loss of life. I'm going in big. They've got life gain, but they don't have that much life gain, right? Two cards in their hand. They're going for it. They want to kill Loath, which is fine. We exile the Intrepid. Well, actually, we kill the Intrepid. We double block the Intrepid. We take 12, down to 2, and then we go up to 3. They go down to 7. Sorry, they go down to 6. Oh, but they had life gain. So that's incorrect. LOL. We can make more spiders here.
Subservience will be rewarded.
We'll take it easy here. I guess we just missed lethal, didn't we? I can't count, you guys. I literally cannot count to 4. It's okay, we're fine. We're fine. Hive and Angels, or Hive and Dragon was enough. I just focus on defending against these Havens. It's like, man, they can double act those Havens. Massive tunnel vision, alright? Good game. Sorry about missing lethal. It happens, man. You get tunnel vision. I was super worried about those Havens. I'm like, you know what? We'll just attack with what little we can and make sure we defend. I'm not entirely sure if they were tapped out and had an empty hand. They could have been sitting on removal. Because they just played all 3 of these cards, right? So I think they had at least cards in hand. They may have had open mana, which is why my brain didn't do it. Trying to think back, I literally can't even remember, which is, maybe a problem, but there's nothing wrong with playing it safe. A win's a win. Going first, we're going to need all the help we can get. This is a turn 3 Celestis, which I do appreciate. Turn 4 Binding, turn 5 Right. Can't argue with that either. We will need some field wipes, though, it would appear. We have blood, at least. We'll get there. We've got the ramp to do so as well, through the bindings. They could take our Celestis, though, and that would be sad. Power up, that's interesting. Take action. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can't count on that. Here, I think we just make the chump blockers. I don't think I kill that paladin class, do I? I think we just leave it. Right, I'm not sacking the Celestis. These need to block the 2/2s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for the snow if we want it. Probably should take it. I mean, we could get beat down for 1 more turn. But if we kill, like, then we won't be able to write it. So let's just take it. We have nothing to grab, but the field state was pretty aggressive. They have 4 cards in hand, 3 cards in hand, 2 cards in hand. Don't you dare play another creature. Thank you. He said, don't you dare. They go for it. Cycling those lands is nice. Send this over there. I guess we don't really need the lands. Let's just take control of what we can. Deal with it now before it goes to night, and we have to pay the life for it, right? Second white source. We'll keep this to discard. But we do want to activate this for 6 eventually. So there's the land there. Binder's good. And they have the Faceless Haven. We can trade with the Haven. Ooh, 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 ooh. That's good. The 2 blockers is really nice. Gives us some wiggle room.
Do what I demand.
We're taking double strike on a single attacker, so we can just block with 1. Or do they just stand down? And that's on our health points as well. Pretty interesting there. We could have just taken the damage, I guess. Doesn't matter.
My power is for annihilation.
Archer's good. Yeah, we should have taken the damage instead. Yeah. Whoops. But we have another blood that we can get to. I almost have to kill that paladin class from the double strike, you know what I mean?
My will cannot be denied.
She's gonna die anyways.
My words are for ambitious minds.
Right? So that's not good. She's gonna die anyways. Maybe they attack incorrectly. Like, just send the Spellbinder in on her for 3. That's how it should make sense. Oh no, you poor child. You poor child. I will send my love. We're in trouble, but it's a little wiggle room. -3.
Oh, you fall into my
And another. -3. Keep the land to discard, pass turn.
Aren't I the generous one?
4 blockers, they have 3 attackers. We do have reach as well. If they get flying, land in play. And I'm taking these trades. Oh, I'm taking the trades. Haven, you're out of here. I need instant speed to deal with you. And they're ignoring Loath. I love it. 1, 2. You go there. Oh, why not? Oh, why not? One right across the board. And now watch, we'll pull a meat hook after that silly block. We could have taken the loss of life.
I do what I
Is
demand.
very much irrelevant. -3. Kill the token.
Slay others.
Activate this to daytime. Toss the land. Oh, it actually would have already went to daytime because we double cast, didn't we? Oh, well. I wanted it in my hand now instead of right here. A little earlier than expected. It's okay. We have 39, so we can cycle out. It goes. We keep it. Do you see how much fun the deck is when you're playing against, you know, not is it turns? Going first. Pretty good land. Bright all 3 colors. We have a Celestis out early too. Bernie Magic Master with some white shenanigans. They have 6 cards in hand. We have 6 as well. Really want those creatures though. Maybe the creatures in play are more important. And they'll also gain life, which is equivalent to us losing life almost. It's like, what did I see the other day? If you didn't get like a 5.5% raise this year, you actually got a pay cut. One of those things where it's just like you gotta play the spread. So even if we're not going down in life, if they're going up, it still is equivalent to us going down, right? Did they play a 1-drop on top of the treasure? That's the question. No. Celestis is out. I like it, right? A little ramp. Little bit of ramp in my deck. A little bit of removal on the side. A little bit of aggro in between. Abzan mid-range is all I need. No, that's got to be the worst Mambo number 5 I've ever heard. But, I tried. I tried. That's the Mambo, right? Could be wrong. Just embrace it. Love it, you guys. Oops, I didn't mean to click that. Ah, take your time. Oh, I was just like, you know, clicking around. Nice. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. I awoke the rage within them. We need a field wipe right now. Oh my gosh. Field wipe. So they have 3. If we play this and both of these, we still only go down to 3. We have 5 mana potentially. We just can't empty our hand as effectively as them. Let's kill that spirit. Just because it goes wide, and I don't have a field wipe yet. You know what I mean? It's not there. So we'll take it slow. We'll take it slow. Three cards in their hands. We're digging. We are digging. No blocks. Take the damage. We're at 19. Not that bad. Field wipe. Let's toss the single target. We have plenty of you. Slow land sucks, but whatever. We'll take the dancer out. No attacks. I don't want to attack. They gain life. We're not doing anything attacking, so I'd rather defend and kill it. Because they're not going to be baited into the trade at this point in the game, so it'd be better to defend, right? A lot of life gain, man. We can take the damage here, too. We have 5, 6 mana. If we can pull 7, we could Loath and Revelry. That would be hot. But we really want to write the binding. So I guess we... Oh no, that's becoming... No, yeah, we'll kill the class before it comes level 3. I don't know what they're resurrecting, actually. We just need a field wipe, please, and thank you! Yeah, I still kill the class, maybe. Those +1s are gonna get out of hand. We have 4% on Doomscar, 6% on Blood, 4% on Meat Hook, 8% on Search for Glory. Add those all up. And those are rounding down as well. Plus we get a double draw because of the Celestis. We can draw from Sunset. We can prolong the game with Loath while we look for blood on the snow. Yikes. Take action. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we have 3 white sources. So let's grab a second black source. 4 blood on the snow. We just play Loath and prolong. We'll gain some life here. We'll gain some blockers in front of Loath. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're set there, but they do have that layer, which is problematic. Let's see if they go for that. Hopefully not. Congratulations, Bernie, for being top 500 with a Selesnya life gain deck, right? This is basically a free-to-play deck that we've upgraded for you guys on the channel a couple times. Lifeline, or the, you know, Selesnya life gain. They don't go for it, which is cool. So we want to kill you. We want to kill you. We want to... I wish I could kill you. Whoops. There we go. That buys us a turn. No hook in play, which is sad, right? We could gain a lot more value than we are right now. It is what it is.
I will get what I want.
Ooh. Nice. We've got a problem here, Houston. We have a problem. It's a really good 5-drop in this deck. It's alright, we're gonna top deck a Blood on the Snow, right? A Meat Hook is, like, almost out of the question, too, because this Dancer is tough. We need a Doomscar, we need a Blood on the Snow. And even then, we need to kill the class so the class can't bring back the Savior. Wow. Nice. Did they top deck that too? I think they did, didn't they? They definitely top decked that Savior. Someone's running topdeck.exe. Crazy. We just leave it up to the draw.
I'll tell you a secret.
We could have defended one more turn, maybe. Being greedy. Let me just see if it was there. No, we wouldn't have got it anyways. Good game. Alrighty, our opponent plays first. The land is... it's there, at least. We'll need a double black, we'll need a double white. There's the black, where's the white skis? We have 2 low, so we have a chariot. Ooh, that's a card. Let's just keep playing slow, get it out of our hand. Expressive is actually good for us, in a way. You know, Bad News Bears, you know, is it turns, great. Goldspan, Alrund's Epiphany. We literally don't stand a chance. But, for the sake of content, I'll try my best. I'm sure we'll all get a good laugh at, just how fair and balanced this deck is. This is our second white source right out of the gate. Let's grab the draw. Just get the land out of the way. Sunset's Revelry basically does nothing because they have an empty field and then you're dead. So you're not going to get those 1/1s. We probably won't get the life until it's too late as well. It's just take the card draw when you can get it, cycle through. My opinion, of course. Really a hard decision to make, but one of the better situations for us. So we just play 4 and then 5. I mean, yes, I would love to play this, but what I'd also love more is to immediately be charioting the spiders. Right, we could potentially hit for 8 on an open field. Interesting. Looking for their command to destroy the chariot, of course. It can kill artifacts. Which is real good against us. Well, you know, semi-good. Guaranteed counterspell here. Let's just play into it, because we've got another, and we can bring her back from the grave later on, so let's just deal with it. No matter what we played, that was gonna happen. One, 2 white sources in play. The Celestis could be 3 for the call, but I don't know. Right, like they're probably sitting on an all-run. Galvanic. Divide. Fading Hope. Another all-run. Yeah. Epiphany's a fair and balanced card. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's just try it again.
Envy the strong. Do what I demand.
Hitting for 6 potentially. Make the spider. His reach against the dragons. Avi. That was a nice turn, but burn down the house. Sorry about that. Yeah.
A setback. Nothing more. We will slay our enemies.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's just go right for it again.
You could have such
We could have paid life for the call and got this Celestis out there, but I don't know. Kind of want to make the angels, and then if we can, you know, copy the angels with the chariot, that's pretty cool. We'll try our best though, right? A little worried. Like, they just, like, end the game at any point. Luckily for us, it's just a Den of the Bugbear, not... not a, Storm Giants. So, Loaf dies. Which is okay. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, no, 'cause we want to keep this. So we need a land and to already have this in play. Or just a white source, an untapped white source. That works. Yeah, they want to defend here. That's interesting. I mean, what else is this gonna hit? Let's take our swing. They can only block one of the 3. Menace is pretty cool. I doubt they throw the land up. They could have Fading Hope. Divide by 0 doesn't touch tokens. We don't prove the chariot. We just take advantage of the menace. Wow. Let's see if this gets through. See what we draw.
Oh yes.
Wow.
I know the knowledge you seek.
So we don't have a hook out. And guaranteed they wipe us again, right? So let's keep some creatures in hand, I guess. They could probably close out the game here. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. If we had a hook out, we'd be in a much better position. Nice. Oh, well. But they already took a double turn. Why not take two more, right? Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, tell me this isn't a problem, you guys. Literally. Tell me that this isn't a problem. Change my mind. Wizards, I hope you see this footage. I literally hope you see this footage, Wizards. What a gigantic brain play. This is a galaxy head. Are you kidding me? Tell me that this isn't a problem, Wizards. If you can literally tell me that this is okay, I'll accept my reality. The fact that they get 2 extra turns still. You know, it's just groundbreaking to me. Absolutely incredible. You know, they have 300 mana available here. Doing 30 damage every turn. That's just great. Really fair and playable here. Cool, Wizards. That was a nice experience. Okay. So, the deck is performing really well. Except against Is It Turns. Oh wait, that's every deck right now except other copies of it. Is this a healthy meta? Uh-oh! Yeah, sure, I know Test of Talents exists. I know you can be an ultra aggro deck and go underneath of it. But we're basically forced into 2 worlds. It's like, well, you play Is It Turns, or you play, you know, a super duper aggressive aggro deck, typically 1 color, right? Mono white, mono green, mono black's making a little bit of improvement here. The rest is, it's not tier 1, it's tier 2. The majority of the times you're gonna get dominated, right? So, yes, we have multiple decks you can play, but it still feels too constricted, right? So I would love to see decks like this be more viable in the meta, and they will be eventually once we get answers for all around, or they just take care of it, suspend it, ban it, whatever. With that complaining out of the way, what do we think of the deck? How do we improve it for version 2? What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. Have a magical day. We'll see you soon in the next. And don't forget about the giveaway. 100 likes on the YouTube Live premiere. $10 giveaway every single video. Holy Toledos. It's really going to add up, you guys. I do sometimes 60 videos a month. That's going to be $600 monthly giveaway, potentially, if we can meet those requirements. And, you know, I'm really looking forward to seeing how that helps the channel grow. Have a magical day. You know, I say it too much, but we'll see you soon in the next. We'll say it again tomorrow. Don't worry.